Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
Yes, it's game time yet again. Here we go, Canada. After absolutely crushing it last night, is back again, kicking off our double header today. That's right, it's double header Thursday. I couldn't come up with a better name. Double header Thursday. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. Canada, Austria, and then it's the Maple Leafs taking on the Yotes of Arizona. The Coyotes and the Leafs gonna battle it in the second half of our doubleheader. So thank you for coming in. Hope you're in for the long haul. Let's have some fun. Ride watches airplanes. What's going on? TJ, how's it going? Welcome in. EC3 in the house. Hey, buddy. Noah's Ark. What's up? Dina, Jacob, the fam's all here. Trip Billy in the house. Trip, what's going on? AAU. Really, Triton? Like, you couldn't give me 5 minutes? This is a record. Oh, we got that freeze coming up. Triton, what's going on? Joanna, hello there. Hello, hello. Let me scroll back. I want to make sure. BD Gaines, what's going on? Care, hello. Good evening. Sky Walkin', what's up? Love that name. Love that name. So good to see everybody here. It's going to be a great night tonight as Austria has not won a game. They're 0-2 in this tournament so far, and they've given up a combined 20 goals. So let's see what Canada can do tonight. CeeLo in the house. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, and it's going to be a good one. Not a lot of lineup changes for Canada today. The biggest one is the original goaltender is back. Benjamin Gaudreau back between the pipes for Canada. He's going to be taken over. They're going to rotate through this round robin few games. First line, I expect to see again. Ethan Del Maestro has been great. Olin Zellweger was exceptional the other day. Brennan Othman with Shane Wright and Dylan Gunter. That first line is back together again. The second line, we're going to see Hines, Clark, Josh Waugh, Logan Stankoven, and the man, Connor Bedard. That's right, Connor Bedard just on a tear. Bedard is 2 goals away from tying the Canadian record for goals in a tournament. So that is that, or not goals in a tournament, just overall goals for Team Canada. So that is pretty awesome. Can he do it tonight? Will tonight be the night? It is very possible. Moving on from Bedard, we got Korchinski back with Allen. They're being with Dean, Zach Dean, Gauthier, and Adam Fantilli. Fantilli has really impressed me in this tournament so far. He's an eligible draft pick coming up. And as I talked about Connor Bedard moments ago, the record for goals is 14. Bedard currently sits at 12 through 11 games. And who leads Canada? Well, we're going to get there. That'll be a trivia question coming up a little bit later on. Ed, what's going on? David, hello. I saw Austria play Slovakia last Thursday. They are in trouble tonight. Yes, they are. This is going to be a whooping. Not that, listen, Austria, give it to them. They're in this tournament. I love when some of these smaller teams make their way in. We've seen Latvia. It took them a couple years. Latvia has been great. Austria has not fared well in this tournament. So let's give them credit for coming out, playing as hard as they will. But this one should be Canada's for the taking. Todd, how's it going? Welcome in. Going to the fourth line for Canada, Madier with Dak, Banneker, and Osteopuck. And of course, Reed, Schaefer rounding out that lineup. So that's going to be, we'll have to see what the Austrians are going to be. The Austrians do have a Montreal Canadian prospect on their team, so it is going to be only one. This is the game 3 for Canada. They're looking to go 2 wins and 1 loss. Of course, that first loss against Czechia in game number 1. Now, if this is your first time joining us here, I'm going to give you a warning. We do things very differently. We like to have a lot of fun. Yes, we are going to do play-by-play. We are going to call the game, but we have a great amount of fun while we go. Make sure you do come in the chat, say hello, get involved in the conversation. And right now, Austria having a little huddle in front of the net. They are kind of slapping the goaltender's pads. It looks like Benedict Oshkian is going to be the starting goaltender for Austria. We got 1 Canadian linesman, Sean Oliver, is in there today. 1 U.S. linesman, John Walski, and then a German and a Czech. I think they moved it so fast. So those are going to be the officials for today. The officials have been pretty okay, in this tournament. Much better than we've seen some of the officiating in the NHL. So we'll have to see if that streak continues tonight. Of course, as much as we want Canada to get the job done, we want to make sure that everybody has a good game and plays well. All right, so I'm going to switch over to the game screen. Let's get this game rocking and rolling. They are about to drop the puck. Come on, switch for me. All right, here we go. We're ready to go. They're coming to center ice, ready to drop that puck. Silo's cheering for Finland. Awesome. Hey, people first, Yukon, what's going on? Welcome in. The official says, let's have a good game. The cameraman, they got cameramen on skates that are all over the ice during the warm-up. So the cameraman's going to back away. They're getting ready to drop this puck. It looks like the Connor Bedard line is going to take the draw here as Stankoven wins it. Canada's going to pick it up and open up this game. Now, of course, we're looking for Bedard for 2 goals. Triton dropping the ice cream, and oh yeah, Triton, I owe you a freeze. There you go, a little freeze to kick it off. I'm cheering on Finland, Sam, my boy, Joachim Kemmel. Oh, nice, yes. There you go, that's right. The Predator prospect. Jim, how's it going? Go Canada. Canada with the puck. They are moving it back and forth. Right now, feeling each other out. Here comes Austria. Austria with a quick jump. Wow, really good skaters here. Moving the puck, coming in. Top of the face-off circle. Austria gets it down in the corner. Now they are going from my right to left, which means Canada's going left to right. And here comes Connor Bedard. Canada wearing the whites today. They have, I love their socks. White up top with the Canada leaf wrapped around the bottom part of the sock. Canada moving it around. Here they come up the middle. Passing it across. They're making some changes. Shane Wright's going to lead the way and bring it in. Centering it in front. That's going to be tipped just wide. So Canada in there moving it through. Coming in, it's going to go up into the bench just behind. So there's going to be a stoppage in play. We're going to bring the stats up here momentarily. I'm just resetting them for you. There we go. So, of course, in the last game last night for Canada, we saw two hat tricks, which was absolutely incredible. Nice to see Canada just coming through in that way, putting two hatties on the board. Canada has it down in the Austrian zone, bringing it up. Austria trying to get it around Owen Zellweger. Zellweger able to get back there first. Zellweger has been absolutely incredible in this tournament. Love what he's doing. He's going to look real good when he cracks the Anaheim lineup. The Anaheim Ducks, a young squad with Zegras and Troy Terry, and Zellweger going to get up there. They're putting all the pieces together. Here comes Canada working in. Nice quick stick of Austria to knock the puck off the Canadian zone as Del Maestro was working his way up. Big hit in the corner. Canada taking a couple bumps there as Gauthier getting hit 3 times here on the same shift. Still had the puck. Got it to Zellweger. It took a funny hop. Canada's going to come in just on the offside. So they're going to get a whistle and a face-off just outside the Austrian zone. So to no surprise of anyone, Canada is starting off here with the control of the puck. Austrian, though, really good skating. I really like how they're able to move around. This squad, of course, extremely, under the gun and not favored by any means. They're skating well. They're coming out and competing, which is what you like to see. So really, really great to see this team come together. After that first loss against Czechia, it was a little nerve-wracking. Everybody was a little, how's this Canadian team going to go? But they are really coming out and doing a good job. Hey, NotMyCircus, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Face-off down in Canada's zone. Canada's going to win it. They roll it out through the neutral zone. Now, Canada, they are not coming out with the same jump they had yesterday against Germany. I'd like to see Canada at least put some pucks, some goals up on the board. Here's Austria right in front with an opportunity, and that gets cleared away. The last thing you want to do is give up a bunch of goals to Austria because you're not coming out and playing hard. So this is going to come the length of the ice. It's going to be called an icing call, and it's going to come down back into Canadian territory. So Austria, in their history, in 2021, they finished 10th. In 2010, they finished 10th. In 2004, they finished 9th. And in 1981, they also finished 9th. So they've been relegated a few times. They've been up and down, but they are back here just trying to get a goal. That's a big victory for them if they can do that. And here's a shot off the blocker arm of the Canadian goaltender, Gaudreau. Canada picking it up in the corner. Here they come. All the way down the ice. This is going to be not icing. Austria back to pick it up. Now, not only did we break 4,000 subscribers this week, which is an incredible milestone, and we've talked about that, and I'm so appreciative. We also broke another milestone last night here on the channel. We surpassed 800,000 views. So that is absolutely incredible. Thank you, everyone. You've all contributed to that. And that means we are on our way to 1 million views. Can't wait to get there. Here they come, back down low into the Austrian zone. Canada to pick it up, going to send it around, looking to get some points on the board. Battling in the corner, Fantilli in there. He's working hard. Austria is going to come away with it. They're going to get off the boards, can't get it out. Held in by Clark. Clark's going to put it to the corner. Back to Clark. He holds it in again. Clark doing well. Circling through, coming in, toe drag. Tried to get the shot off, couldn't. Here comes Dak. He's going to pick it up. Going to put it around behind the net for Banneker. Banneker's going to cycle it back to Dak. Dak being pinched against the boards. Here comes Osteopuck. He comes in. He's pinched against the boards. Austria playing really solid defensive hockey right now. This is catching me a little off guard. Back to the point. Here's a shot that goes just wide. Clark back to pick it up. He comes side of the net. Turns around in front. Takes a sharp angle shot, and that's stopped by Benedict Oshkin. Canada could not put the puck in the net on that rush. Here they come now again. Zellweger sending it up across to Waugh, picked up by Bedard. Connor Bedard, he tries to get it across, and that's blocked. The Canuckian, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. Here's Austria with a shot, and that's going to go just wide. Austria is looking much better than I anticipated them to here in the the early moments. Here comes Canada working their way in. And again, the quick sticks of Austria taking the puck away from the Canadians. Here's a 2-on-1. Austria coming down. And a nice check there by Zellweger, able to steal the puck away and roll it down the ice. Wow. Surprised how this game is starting out. I really am. Victoria, good evening. Welcome in. Yes, Trip Billy. Yes. So excited when I saw that number. So most career Canadian goals, Jordan Emberley. I just ruined the trivia question. Well, Jordan Emberley has 14. Connor Bedard has 12. He's tied with John Tavares, Jeff Carter, and Eric Lindros. They are all tied at 12. Jordan Emberley sitting atop with 14. Bedard 2 away, looking to catch Jordan Emberley. Here's Canada trying to put it in. It's stolen again by Austria, and Austria is going to carry this one out. They get it out and down the ice to pick it up in the corner. Canada's going to send it around. Here they come. They are flying. Gunther going to send it across to right. Here's Shane Wright cutting towards the net. The puck just rolls away from him. Over to Gunther. He shoots, and he missed by about 3 feet. Here's Del Mastro. He's going to keep it in and put it towards the net. That's going to roll away. Austria is going to pick it up. They're going to go off the boards and down the ice. This is going to be an icing call, so it's going to come all the way back down into Austrian territory. What a crazy start. Really, really shocked how Austria has come out and started here today. I'm blown away. I did not expect them to really keep pace with Canada, and that's exactly what they're doing. They've only held Canada to 1 shot. Both teams have only had 1 shot. We're about 6 minutes in. Here's Canada. Going to put it along the boards, trying to get it back to the point. AAU Triton wants a wave. So when the man calls for a wave, let's give him a wave. I will count it down. And you guys put the wave hands up. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Wow, upset of the tournament. Austria, Canada tied at 0, 6 minutes in. I know, Bernie. I'm baffled right now. Absolutely baffled. Calling 11-2 perfect birthday win yesterday. Oh, it was your birthday yesterday. I didn't know. Oh, here's Canada. Oh, no, ref waves it, no go. Colin had very, very happy birthday. I know the wave hands are going around, but let's mix in some birthday cakes there for Colin as well with a very happy birthday yesterday. Hey, Canada coming close, but Austria keeping that door shut. So here's Canada back to hold it. 7 minutes in now, Canada with only 1 shot, although that should be updated. They should really have 2 shots on net now. Coming all the way down, Canada back to pick it up. Austria steals it. Austria coming in. They get a shot and a nice save by the Canadian keeper. No score. They're going to go to commercial break. Should we be worried that Austria is out shooting Canada at this point in time? What a bizarre start. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, thanks for joining us. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. So happy to have you here. It is double header Thursday, and we have this game followed by the Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. We may have to leave this game towards the end a little early, depending on the time, how it goes. But if it's going to be a 0-0 game, hey, this is going to be a quick one. So it's going to be absolutely crucial that Canada finds their game real quick. But thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. We're going to have a whole lot of fun tonight through the course of both games. Of course, as I mentioned, the Leaf game coming up. We have our major 4K giveaway to announce, which we're going to announce later tonight. Somebody is going to win a hotel stay. So that's coming up later. We're just going to have a whole lot of fun. Canada will find themselves and it'll be like 6-0 before you blink. That's true. That is very true. We have a couple of friends in the chat who every time they step out to get food or go for a walk, the teams always come in and score. So we need them to do it quickly. I can't believe we're sitting here 7 minutes in and Austria has 2 shots on net. They've now taken that 1 shot away from Canada. So Canada does not have a registered shot on net. Unbelievable. I owe another freeze. All right, I apologize. I missed that. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's another freeze. All right. Canada going to drive this one down. As you are coming in, hit those likes. We're sitting about 30 likes. Let's see if we can get those up to 50. Stan Coven has been great in the face-off circle in these tournaments. He's pitching about 73% in the face-off circle. So that is awesome for Stan Coven, the little bulldog. Here's Canada working it away in the Austrian zone, throwing it towards the net. Joshua Waugh is going to play it around behind. Connor Bedard's going to pick it up before taking a bump. Back to the point. Canada's going to work it around. Quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Stan Coven picks it up. Stan Coven working around behind the net. Standing it back to the point. Austria doing a great job setting up defensively. Here's Canada diving, taking a shot. That's going to go just wide. They finally give Canada a shot. Here's another shot. That goes wide. Bounced off the boards. Bedard almost able to pick it up. Just wasn't able to. Lucas Harrell can't get it out. Stan Coven picks it up for Canada. He's being squeezed into the boards by Roar. Here's Bedard. He's getting squeezed out. Stan Coven can't pick it up. What is going on with this Canadian team? Here comes Austria. They're starting to move it up. Halifax must have a small arena. That's a pretty decent size. It looks pretty good. I'm not sure the capacity, but it looks good. It is the Scotia Bank Center, I think it is. Here's Canada coming in. Gunther dropping it off. And a nice shot there from Othman. And it goes just wide. Picking it up, Canada digging it along the boards, trying to set it up. Stolen again by Austria. Wow. They should have picked a bigger arena to make money. Yeah, arenas there, you know, they don't have a national team. You know, they have the minor league teams out there, so the arenas are naturally a little bit smaller. But it's packed in there pretty good. Ian, how's it going? Bedard, let's go for the record. That's right. Let's get that record. Dallas would tell you, shoot the puck. Joshua Waugh, you know, good effort there on that shift, but I'm so impressed with Austria right now. So impressed. And Benedict Oshkan has looked sharp for Austria so far. Here comes Austria trying to get it out. That's knocked down by the Canadians. Here comes Canada. The backhand to the slot. That gets knocked away by Austria. This is not a recording. Austria is playing spectacular defensive hockey right now. Down deep. Picked up by Canada. Here they come. Long pass. Trying to break their way in. It's Gauche. Gauche coming in. Austria with the quick sticks again. Picks it up in the corner. Dean in there. Zach trying to pick it up. Austria, quick puck again. Quick stick again. They're going to pick it up. Dealing it through. Stolen by Canada only briefly to be taken away by Austria. Here comes the Austrians. We're about halfway through the first period, and Canada only has one registered shot on net. Here's a long pass. That misses everybody. Down there, that's right. Colin, come on, Canada. Get up, Canada. Wake up. Here's Canada circling around in their own zone as Austria putting on the pressure. Paul Powers in the house. What's going on, Paul? Beans, how's it going? Canada picks it up. Circling around. Austria puck. Going to send it back down. Canada trying to get something set up. They're having a very tough time. I don't understand. Finally, Canada from the knees. Instead of jamming it in, he went to pass it in the slot, and that's knocked away. Canada working through. Opakchuk trying to get it bound. Canada can't do anything right now. Let's go, boys. Now they run into each other. They're setting it up. Back to the point. Sending it across. Hines played it over to Damastro. Damastro coming right into the slot. And there's a nice kick save by the Austrian defender using the body. Hines goes upstairs to catch the puck and bring it in, but it's tipped just over the glass. Wow. Canada starting to put on the pressure. They just cannot hit the net. Thank you, new subscribers coming in. You guys have been crushing it over the last couple of days, putting us to 4044. So thank you kindly to everybody who's hit that subscribe button. Wow. Well, what can I say? I am absolutely in shock right now of how this Canadian team has come out to play. They talked about it, that they wanted to play these games as there were no score, that it was a 0-0. They wanted to use everything they had to put pressure on these teams and come out and play to win. And right now, Canada is just not looking like a good team. It is very, very concerning that they haven't scored yet. But we'll see. There's still time, and I know we're being very, very hard on this team, and that's okay. That's our job, is to be critical. When you come out against a team like Austria, who haven't scored a goal in this tournament, they've given up 20 in the first two, 11 in one game, 9 in the other. And here we are sitting 10 minutes into the first period, and Canada has not been able to get one through. It is slightly concerning. Now, one thing we have going on, you'll see Streamlabs dropping that link for the Sick Kids Foundation. We're supporting sick kids for this holiday season, so if you're looking for a foundation to support, click the link, check them out. You can make a donation directly to sick kids through that link. Here's Canada feeding it across. Stankoven missed the backdoor pass. Coming in front, and that's going to be held by the Austrian keeper. Ed, I know. All our superstars, their sticks are quiet. Maybe they're holding back. So during the commercial break, they're showing a clip. The Canadian team had a little huddle. They had a little conversation. I'd love to know what they were saying. It almost looks, the Austrian goalie, the pads he has their team logo on his pads, which look awesome. And he has the red blocker, but he has no face paint on, or mask paint on his mask. It's just white. So it almost looks like he's in ball hockey gear, the way with the colors on the equipment and stuff. It's quite wild. Here comes the Austrian team stepping into Canada's zone. They're going to take a shot high, and Gaudreau's going to have to glove that one down and hang on to it. Another shot for the Austrian team. Just incredible. Dallas, welcome in. Good to see ya. I'm absolutely, my mind is blown right now. I expected Canada to come out and be just dominant in the early moments here, and it's just not happening. So here we go. Puck is won by Canada. They're going to bring it out. They can't get it out. Stopped at the line by Austria. Canada trying again, getting it to the line, and yes, this time it comes out, but Austria picks it up in the neutral zone. No worries, Dallas. I got sign me up. I'm overdue. Here comes Canada. Austria, 3-on-2, coming into the Canadian zone. Around the Canadian defender. Who was that? It was Allen taken down. Here's a quick shot off the post. Off the post. Austria coming that close to striking first. What's going on? Lucas, what's up? Quick shot, that's going to go on. Lucas renewed the membership, celebrating 2 months as a member. Good to see you, Lucas. Back in the corner, comes out in front. Canada is there, but the ref blows the whistle as the Austrian goalie got the glove down on it. Othman came in, knocked it out from under the glove, and the goalie, or the Austrian team, did not like that. Need a big bong to mix up the post. I know, right, Bernie? I've been searching for a good post sound effect. And the ones I've been finding, it just sounds like tossing a big chunk of wood into a lake. You know, like it was just not a good post sound. Do you hear what happened to the Leafs? Lucas, what are you referring to? A few things happened to the Leafs. Gotta love those musical posts. That's right. John, and no worries. Never have to apologize. Just happy to have you here. Happy to have everybody here. Because hopefully Canada can get their acts together and get going. Fantilli trying to get it out. Austria has been so quick with their sticks. It's absolutely incredible. Dean has it. He can't play it. Austria is going to get it out again. All the way down the ice. Canada has to come back and pick it up. Let's go, Canada. Find your gear and get going. Refresh these stats again. Here comes Austria again, starting to pick it up. Here they come. Austria down the ice. Austria out shooting Canada 3-1 right now. Whoops, sorry. It's hard to maneuver some of these stats around. So we got a penalty coming up. Looks like Fantilli was taken down. So a penalty coming up to Austria. Maybe this is the jump that Canada needs, as Canada is going to go to the power play. Thank goodness. 2 minutes for interference. So thank goodness Canada finally is going to get an opportunity on the power play. Holy cow, not a great start for this Canadian team. I'm sure everybody sitting around watching Canada is going, wait a second, there's 6.5 minutes left in the first period and you haven't scored? You only have one shot? Let's go, boys. Wake up. Casey, what's going on? Yeah, those fines. Crazy with those fines. Here it is. Canada wins the draw. Bedard gets it back to the point. Here's a shot coming in. That hits a body and doesn't go in. Over to the corner. Austria is going to fire this one out and down the ice. Eleanor, good evening to you. Hope you are doing well. Canada waiting for people to watch the 7 p.m. games to get going. That's right. Unbelievable. Leafs got fine. Oh, yes, Lucas, we talked about all those fines yesterday. Just crazy. Zellweger with it. Canada starting to set up. Here's Bedard. Connor Bedard. Cross ice. Setting it up. Back to Zellweger. Takes the shot. That's going to go just wide. Othman picks it up. Canada just can't hit the net. Gives it to Bedard. Bedard looking around. Austria closing on Bedard. Little between the legs pass. What a goal, Canada. Wake up. There they go. What a great goal. Little hot dog in there as Canada sets it up, and it was Dylan Guenther goes between the, was it Guenther that made the pass? No, he put it in. I got to see the replay to see who made that pass. Bedard set it up on the side. I think it was Othman. Bedard comes to Othman. Othman has his back to the goaltender, just plays it between his legs across the ice over to Guenther, and he just buries it in. So Guenther gets the first of the game from Othman and Bedard. Just incredible. That's how you do it. What do you think of that game with two players got hat tricks? That was awesome, Lucas. It was nice to see, Guenther and Bedard both getting hat tricks last night. Guenther picking it up today. All of Gunther's goals, I believe, were on the power play yesterday, and he gets another power play goal here today. So 4 power play goals. Here's a shot, and that's going to be held by the goaltender. So Canada finally taking some shots and putting it to the net. There we are, 1 like away from 50 likes. If you haven't hit that like yet, go ahead and hit that like. As well, hit that subscribe. We really appreciate it. On the way to 40, 50, and this is just the start of our evening. We're going to be doing the Canada game, and then around 9 o'clock, we're going to switch gears as the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to be taking on the Arizona Coyotes, the hot Arizona Coyotes, as they're making some noise. They take down the Colorado Avalanche just the other day. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, that is for sure. So that's what we're going to do. Also, we are giving away later tonight, we're announcing the winner of our 4K giveaway. So everybody who was able to enter that giveaway and followed all the instructions, the names are on the wheel. We're going to spin that a little bit later and announce the winner. And the winner is going to receive a hotel stay, 3 nights for 4 people, 2 adults and up to 2 kids at a destination of your choice, destinations all over the place. Of course, some nice places in Niagara Falls and across the states. Murph, what's going on? Welcome in. Calling Leafs 6-3 over Arizona. I hope so. That would be super, super nice. So what a great pass by Othman with that little between the legs speed. Just stunning. Tav, welcome in. Unfortunately, it's on TSN. Here's Canada, another quick shot. Depending on where you're watching it from, hang on 1 second. Canada wrapped it around. The goaltender is down. It's still out. Canada going to try the other side. The goaltender has no stick, no paddle. Here's Bedard, takes a shot. That hits a skate and goes wide. Austria is going to be able to clear. The goaltender has to go back and get his puck. Depending on where you're watching from, if you're in the Canadian region, it is on TSN. Different areas have it on different networks. But yeah, unfortunately, we can't show the actual game due to copyright. Here's Canada again. Bedard feeding it across and a quick shot. Yeah, due to copyright, we cannot show the actual game. Channels that are showing it are being taken down left, right, and center. Never poke a bear while it's asleep. KC, it's funny that you say that. I have a Gretzky story that I heard today about poking the bear. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, if I remember. Thank you, new subscriber coming in, putting us 5 away. Love it. Here comes Canada again, putting the pressure, cycling it around. Fantilli's going to drop it there, leaving it for Gauthier. Going to put it back. Number 14 taking a shot, and he scores. Zach Dean, redemption from his 5-minute major the other night, puts it in, and Canada goes up by 2. That's just what we needed. Canada.
Let's go.
Finally getting some shots on the board. Hockey rules. Welcome in, coming in with the sub. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What a shot and what a goal. Canada just absolutely rifling that one in. It's about time. Holy moly, they waited long enough. Canada now up 2-0 after an extremely slow start. Finally able to put some shots on the board. We got 4 minutes left to go here in the first period. Wow. Here comes Austria. They're going to win that draw. They're going to bring it into the Canadian zone. Zach Dean's going to get that goal from Gauthier and Fantilli. I'm telling you, Fantilli has been really impressive. Really impressive. There it is. That's right, Dallas. Channel 710 East Link cable in Northern Ontario. Here's Gunther. He's going to throw it in. And that's going to tip up over the glass, and we're going to get a stoppage in play. Holy, it took Canada about 16 minutes in this game to wake up and start getting going. So TJ, I'm not going to say whose names are on the wheel. Right now, it's if you followed the instructions in the video, you would have qualified and got your name. But I'm not going to go through and let everybody know whose names got on the wheel. We're going to spin it, and we're going to see who comes up as the winner. So quick face-off, that's going to be blown down. They're going to ask to do it again. So the linesman's going to get the puck back. They're going to get reset up, and let's go. This puck is dropped. A little scrappy draw there as the Austrian center just totally pushed over, bowled over the Canadian center. This is going to come out and down the ice. Canada back to pick it up. Here they go, setting it up with 3.5 left in the first period. Team Canada was like, okay, Ottawa, Montreal fans, switch to the NHL games. Time to start scoring. No kidding. Here comes Del Mastro. Del Mastro bringing it in. Sending it around to Othman. I'd love to see Shane Wright get a couple goals here. Get him going. Long pass. Misses everybody. Canada cannot keep it in. It's going to just roll out. Del Mastro has to come back and pick it up. He gets around 1, gets around 2, passes it ahead to Othman. Othman, oh, trips at the red line. Almost fell into the bench. That was a dangerous little trip. Canada back in their own zone yet again. Only 8 shots so far. Here comes Canada up the middle. Digging it through, passing it off. Working through Austria puck in the corner. Going to send it around. Canada working the side of the net. Austria picks it up and uses the boards. Again, really impressed how Austria is playing defensively. They're getting their sticks in all the passing lanes. They're looking really, really good. Here comes Austria again. They're going to dump it down right on net. And Goudreau is going to have to hold on to that one as Austria is coming, put in some pressure. So I wonder what it's like playing on a team like this where you know you're outmanned, you know you're outgunned when you're Team Austria. But you come in here, you still got to show up, you still got to compete. And I wonder as a player, knowing you're probably not going to win the game, does that bring you down or does that get you up saying, I'm playing Canada. We're in the spotlight right now. We have the eyes of the nation watching us play. I figure it's got to be that. It's got to wake you up. It's got to make you want to play harder. In the fact that they've held Canada to only 2 goals and 8 shots here in the first period, that's got to be a win for Austria. coming around, working through. Austria picking it up again. Long pass, they're working out of their own zone. Turnover. Here's Bedard. Bedard with a behind the back no look pass to Roy. Waugh sending it towards the net. He gets hit from behind, and a penalty coming up to Austria as Canada and their quick moves are starting to cause some trouble. So with the last 2 minutes to go here in the first period, Canada's going to find themselves on the power play yet again. Gustafson must like playing any team from Ontario. Shot off the post in the first shift tonight. Nice. Yes. We don't need to talk about any hat tricks against Toronto. But let's see what Canada can do. What do you think? Is this the power play? Is Bedard going to get the goal here to put him one behind the record? Let's see yeses or nos. What do you think? John V, what's going on? Athletes are hardwired to play no matter what. Absolutely. I agree with that. So does Bedard score on this power play? Here comes Bedard walking in right into the slot. He passes it off, and Canada scores. Connor Bedard walks all the way in, a nifty little backhand pass over to the captain, number 15, Shane Wright, and Wright puts it in. So just like that, before we even get all the opinions in, Wright puts it in. Good for him. Good for him to get himself going. And Bedard is really showing that not only can he score, he's got some sweet passing hands, because he just made that little backhanded pass right on the tape. And Shane Wright, all he had to do was put that in the open basket. Wow. 3-0 Canada. This is more like it. This is more like it. That's right, Casey. Whoop, here it comes. Just what's needed. We had to change up the cup tonight. Today we're going with the Toronto Raptors. Little big cup. It holds more water. Dean comes in just on the offside. Code, what's going on? Who do you think is going to win overall this year? Code, overall in the World Juniors or NHL? And those of you just coming in, thanks for joining us. After the Canada game, we're going to be switching streams and going over to the Maple Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. Excuse me. Here comes Austria with a minute and a half left to go in the period. World Juniors. Hayden, what's going on? Well, if Canada plays the way they played against Germany, I think they will definitely be able to get through and get it done. If they play like they did against Czechia, I don't think Canada is gonna last very long. So it's tough to say which team is gonna do it, but I really think that it's gonna come down to Canada is gonna be in the finals, and then it's gonna matter which team shows up to play. But ask me that question again when the elimination round starts. Let's see what the matchups are gonna be. Here's Canada with a pass across, and they couldn't pull the shot off. 45 seconds to go in the first period. Adrian, what's going on? Welcome in. Triton with another freeze. Oh my gosh. There you go. Behind the net, Canada working through, digging away, trying to come out in front. Can't do it. Now Canada. Bedard tried to toe drag it around. 20 seconds left to go. Canada has it in the neutral zone. Little bobble is taken by Bedard. Bedard on his horse coming in. Looking to pass it again to Stankoven. He takes a shot before getting knocked down. Bernie dropping some ice cream. I gotta find a new ice cream gif. I've had enough of that one. Here's Waugh gonna send it across. Bedard has it, but time is gonna expire, and that's gonna do it for the first period. What a good first period for Team Canada as they are up 3-0. It only took them 16 minutes to get going. Ladies and gentlemen, let's flip over to our intermission studio. And our intermission is brought to you by our amazing partner and sponsor, Cloud9 Getaways. For all your travel needs, check him out, cloud9getaways.com, or give him a ring. He does Disney, he does cruises, he does sports, he does all-inclusives. Whatever you need, he can help you out. We're going to be talking about Chris a lot tonight because he is kind enough to sponsor our incredible giveaway that we're going to be announcing a little bit later. Peter, how you doing? Yes, indeed. I will be on for the Leafs and the Coyotes. So what's going to happen is that game is getting going around 9 o'clock. I need about 5-10 minutes just to convert everything over to the next stream. So depending on the score of this game and what time it is, as we get close to 9 o'clock, I mean, puck drop for the Leafs is probably going to be what, 9:07, 9:10, in and around there. So as we get close to 9 o'clock, we'll make the call, but we might stop this a few minutes early, depending on the score and how much time is left, so we can get switched over and get going for the Leaf game tonight. Now, these will be our last two streams of the year. We're finishing up with this doubleheader. We will not be streaming the games on the 31st for New Year's. It's going to be family day here, so we are not going to be doing those games. But we will be right back January 2nd for the outdoor game, the Winter Classic, the Boston Bruins, the Pittsburgh Penguins. I love the Winter Classics. Get to watch that one as a fan. Really don't care who wins. Although I guess I kind of do. I'd love to see Pittsburgh take it to the Boston Bruins, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Sam, you need coffee in between games. Yeah, Carricker, no coffee for me. I'm not a coffee drinker, but definitely yes, a little bio break will certainly help. So this game, getting off, great game. We talked about it off the top. Jordan Emberley right now, he's sitting 12 games, 14 goals for Canada, leading Canada as a goal scorer. Connor Bedard in 11 games is sitting with 12 goals. So it would be pretty cool if he could tie it tonight. His 12th game, if he could get 2 goals to tie it. So they would each be tied at 12 and 14. He's tied right now with some pretty good company. Connor Bedard tied with Jeff Carter. He got 12 goals in 12 games. John Tavares, we'll see him later, 13 games, 12 goals. And Eric Lindros, 21 games for Canada. He got 12 goals. So pretty darn good company there for Connor Bedard. TJ, what's going on? Good to see you. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for tonight. We're gonna switch gears and get over there. Now there is a little bit of news we wanted to talk about, or I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys want to talk about it. We saw the other day being yesterday, 2 hat tricks for Team Canada. Brendan, what's going on? Welcome in. 2 Canadian players putting up hat tricks was pretty awesome. But there was somebody else who's been pretty impressive, and I wanted to call him out here. I didn't realize, excuse me, this was the story. But have some of you heard of Fraser Minton? Fraser Minton was drafted by the Leafs back in July as an 18-year-old, 38th overall, so near the top of the second round. And people were kind of like, why are you taking Fraser Minton? United, what's going on? Well, let me tell you, Kyle Dubas found a gem right here. Fraser Minton, right now, I'm just kind of scrolling through here. Minton was a mid-first round talent that was ranked 15th on the list, and nobody took him. He dropped into the second round, and they were able to pick him up. Todd will be working at the NHL Center on the day of the NHL trade deadline, so we'll let you know what I hear from the Senators. Todd, that's awesome. What, if you don't mind my asking, maybe you don't have to put it in the chat, but maybe send me a message. What do you do at the Canadian Tire Center? That's pretty awesome that you work there. I've spent many days doing some jobs at a couple rinks around the Toronto area. So Fraser Minton attended Leafs training camp in the fall. He was very impressive. The coaches loved him. John Tavares liked his work ethic, his hockey IQ, all this stuff. Minton eventually was sent back down, playing in Kamloops of the WHL for his 3rd year of juniors. Now, heading into last night's game against Kelowna, get this, Fraser Minton had 32 points in 23 games. He was coming off a game where he had scored a hat trick to complete a 4-point game. Well, he did it again. He scored a second hat trick in back-to-back games. Fraser Minton, back-to-back games with hat tricks, which is absolutely incredible. So here's a prospect to keep your eyes on as the years go by and see what Fraser Minton can do, because this kid, man, I didn't realize how incredible he was doing down in the minors. So he's going to be someone to watch for sure. Saying we need to borrow some goals from last night. Not yet, Dallas. I think we're good. We don't need to borrow yet. But man, if Austria starts getting back in here, it's going to make me nervous. I need to lose a few pounds. I'm getting Canadian Tire. Peter, nice. Well said. NHL season reports. What's going on? Work in the warehouse doing events setup and game setups with the concessions. Oh, Todd, that's awesome. Very cool. It must be wild just being there around everything. I remember back when I used to do some game ops work. I did some for St. Michael's Majors of the OHL back when they played out of Maple Leaf Gardens, which was incredible. And soon they moved back to St. Mike's Arena. But I loved being in the gardens, being able just to be behind the scenes and see everything that goes on. It's so cool when you're, have that ability in an arena. Very, very cool. I've also spent lots of days at Skydome, kind of walking around backstage, empty stadium. It is very, very cool. So that's awesome. I'm a Blackhawks fan. What do I do if I don't get Bedard? Brendan, you pray. The Blackhawks are, well, listen, I mean, your team is going to look very different after this year. Who knows where Patrick Kane is going to go? Who knows if Taves is going to be there? The Blackhawks are going to be a very different looking team, I have a feeling, come the end of the year into next year. I wish you luck. Does 500,000 come with a trip tonight? No, yeah, Casey. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice, right? I tell you, when I get my first 500,000, then we'll see. No. What brand of chocolate sharing is carrying? Oh, oh yes, the giant chocolate bar that Triton had. It was crazy. That was crazy. Riley will be paired with Lilligren tonight. Yes, Hayden, that is true. We are expecting, of course, anything can happen between now and then, but we are expecting Morgan Riley to be in the lineup tonight as Toronto is taking on the Arizona Coyotes. Again, we're going to be switching gears at 9 o'clock and going over to cover that game. So Morgan Riley making his return, which is, I'm so excited. So excited. As well, the newcomer to the Leafs, who we just picked up, Dryden Hunt, is also expected to make his Maple Leaf debut. So a couple newcomers into the lineup for the Leafs. That'll be awesome to see how this team comes together. Shopcat, what's going on? I know, right? 3-0 going into the second, Slackers. Shopcat, they were really struggling. It took them about 16 minutes of this game to wake up and start getting stuff done. It was just bizarre. Working family day 2, Sens and Bruins in the afternoon and Monday Night Raw. Oh, okay. So now I'm jealous. You get to be there for Monday Night Raw. That is so cool. So cool. Hopefully you get to watch some of the event and be there. Maybe even run into some of the guys. I think Canada is going to win the gold medal again. Adrian, I have a feeling that you could be correct there. Alberta country music legend Ian Tyson passed away today. Oh, Shopcat. I'm not sure. I'm not a country music person. I'm not sure who that is, but always sad to hear. So definitely thoughts and prayers going out to the Tyson family. Dallas, you're a country aficionado. Did you hear that news? I'm not sure if you did or not. Mike, unfortunately, we cannot watch or we cannot show you the actual game due to copyright. We will have our channel taken down in a heartbeat, and we work way too hard on this channel to have it taken down. So if depending on what area you are in, some networks like here in my region, TSN is showing it. There's some others in different regions covering the game, but unfortunately, just can't show the actual game. Angela coming in. Thank you for the subscribe. Much appreciated. And Angela, you put us up to our next milestone, 4050. We are halfway to 4100. Well, I mean, not halfway to 4100, but halfway to 100 in the 4000s. You know what I mean. So thank you so very much. Another 11 passed away today. Pele, yes, I heard, TJ, I heard about Pele. I heard about that. Crazy. Crazy. I didn't realize he was 82. No, I didn't. He was 89. Oh, wow, Dallas. Unbelievable. A life well lived for sure. Absolutely. Legends all over the place. Triton coming in, gifting a channel membership. Hey, you Triton, thank you so much, sir. Unbelievable. And Ian, congratulations. Ian is the lucky recipient picking up the channel membership. So Triton, thank you again, sir. Much, much appreciated. And Triton, the new Santa. OTJ, if you only knew. But congratulations, Ian, and thank you, Triton. Really appreciate that. But I want to go back. So I want to make a comment because I know our good friend Todd there mentioning he's going to be working in the stadiums. Um, we are looking to find people, if you know anybody in the sports and entertainment industry, I'm going to kind of put this out and ask a favor. If you know somebody that works in the sport and entertainment industry, we're looking to put together some little bumpers. Just the hey, I'm so and so, and you're watching the Samwelb12 Experience. We have some in the works, some that are coming down the pipeline. But we'd love to put it out there. And if you have somebody that you know that you'd feel comfortable saying, hey, would you mind? Shoot it on your cell phone, send it to me in an email, send me an email. We'd love to kind of build up a library of some of those people kind of saying, hey, I'm so and so, and this is who you're watching. I think that would be very cool. So I just wanted to put it out there just in case anybody happens to know somebody who knows somebody and is comfortable enough to ask for a small favor. We'd really, really appreciate it. Whew. All right. So taking a look, let's go to the out of town scoreboard and look at the other games that were being played today. Finland 3-0 over Latvia. So Latvia goes down. Latvia has been pretty competitive. Sweden takes down Czechia in overtime 3-2. And US currently, well, not currently, they won over Switzerland 5-1. So that is how it's going. Canada in Group A, Sweden is number 1 with 8 points. Czechia in second with 7. Canada sitting in third with 3 points. Now we know that's probably going to change after tonight's game. I will shoot it. Awesome. Thank you, Todd. Really appreciate it. Sweden won 3-2 in overtime. Yeah, Czechia has been good. It doesn't surprise me about Sweden. Host, I can ask Drew. He's an independent wrestler. Hey, if he wants to do it, I'll play it. I do have to say though, watching these World Junior games, it just reminds me of every year I get this. You forget as these kids, because they are kids, right? 18, 19 years old, how much passion there is for sport. We like watching our teams. We're going to watch the Leafs and the Coyotes later today. And we're going to get angry when Arizona takes the lead. And why are the refs suck? And why isn't this going our way? And you forget about the passion for the sport when you watch these kids come, and that you start thinking they've spent, a good part of their lives working at their craft, because that's what it is. It's a craft. And they're working hard to get there, and they're doing a good job doing it. So that's why I love watching the World Juniors and international hockey as a whole, because you see the talent that each country has in these youngsters coming up, and it's inspiring the younger generations to get playing and get going. And it's so great to see a lot of these young kids bringing the passion up. Um, Not only do we need good hockey players to come up from the different nations, we need good officials to come up from around the nations. We've talked a lot about officials, and what ends up happening is these hockey players that can't quite cut it in the NHL, they can't quite make it there, they end up taking a detour and they start getting into officiating. So it's really inspiring to see such good talent. And especially, you watch Team Latvia play and Austria play, and we know these guys aren't going to win the tournament. They're hoping to get a couple goals, maybe win a game. But it's so inspiring to see these guys coming in the face of adversity, knowing they're not going to be able to win, but they still come and compete with smiles on their faces. How many of these kids, can go out there now and say, holy crap, I just got my butt handed to me by Connor Bedard. That's a moment for them. How many people can say, wow, I played against Sidney Crosby in juniors? And I'm sure these guys have some off ice interactions as well. So it's very, very cool. And I just kind of wanted to mention it because we often talk about, the frustrations of sport and how angry we get when things don't go our team's way. But it's very cool to see these young kids and the passions that they put forward. So that is very, very good to see. Taking a look, let me switch over to the, can I get, not the schedule, give me the standings here. So we talked about Group A. I want to look at Group B real quick. Group B, it is Finland leading the way there, 7 points for Finland, 6 points for the US, 4 points for Switzerland, 3 points for Slovakia, and Latvia with 1 point as they had the overtime loss. So they picked up 1 point for that. In the summertime, remember, Latvia actually made it out of the round robin round and went to the quarterfinals, but it was pretty cool. Absolute in their hockey programs, that's the top of the world, 100%. So pretty good. Latvia with a point. We'll have to see if they can get another. Slovakia with 3. They have 1 win and 1 loss. So the next 2 games are going to make a big difference for some of these teams as these stats get updated. And then, of course, tomorrow and Saturday, the round robin kind of comes to an end. We're going to see what the schedule looks like for the quarterfinals as that gets ready to go, and we'll get those games scheduled as well. Ovi just introduced himself to Jake Sanderson behind the net. Get your head up, kid. Yeah, Bernie, that's not the way. You don't want to be introduced to the league by Ovechkin. When he comes in and hits you, he hits you. So they're getting ready to come in for the second period. The goal scorers that we saw here in the first, in case you missed it, it was Dylan Gunther continuing his hot hand on the power play from Othman and Bedard. Zach Dean putting in his goal from Nathan Gauthier and Adam Fantilli. And then captain Shane Wright gets his from Bedard and Zellweger. So those are the 3 goal scorers from the first period. Hopefully it doesn't take Canada another 17 minutes to get going here again. Guess it is because I switched numbers this year from 4 to 6 after Wade Redden. Oh, Wade Redden, man, wasn't Wade? He was such a good player. He almost before his time, if you will. All right, let's switch this over. Get ready for the second intermission. And then we'll flip back to the game screen as they're getting ready to drop the puck. So here we go. It's the second period. Canada, Austria. Let's get her going. If you're just coming in and joining us, thank you for popping in. Thanks for hanging out during intermission. After this game wraps up, we're going to be going over to Arizona for the Coyotes versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. So make sure that you subscribe and hang out. And if you have to take a break, come back and join us later on. But do hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Let's get that not subscribe, excuse me, the like button. We're almost at 100 likes. So hit that like, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Here we go. Canada has it down deep in the Austrian territory, walking out from behind the net. It's Stankoven waiting out the goaltender, and he makes a spectacular save. Benedict Oshkin with a fantastic save as Stankoven was going around, and he waited and he waited and he waited and he dove himself across and made a great save off Stankoven. Incredible. Braden, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Mullet Mania running wild at 9 p.m. I can't wait to see what that arena looks like during an actual game. I'm so excited. Here's a quick shot by Zellweger that's going to go just wide. Canada able to keep it in. Behind the net, Wright takes a little bump, coughs up the puck. Austria has it. Rob Wright back in there, digging through, going to come to the point. Zellweger holds it in, putting it in for Wright. Wright with another little check there. Trying to hold it in, comes back to the point. Picked up by Othman. He takes a quick shot. No tip there. As Zellweger found himself in front, and the goaltender made another spectacular save. I tell you, that is one good thing with some of these goaltenders, like Oshkin. I don't know anything about this goaltender, Oshkin, and how he plays back in Austria, but he's coming out and he's getting shot at by, some of our best prospects, and he's looking real, real good. So it should be a great experience for him. Canada going to win the draw. They're going to turn it over to the Austrians. They're going to bring it out. One thing that some of these teams have been doing, if you haven't seen the pictures on social media, they've been making puck art. Before the warm-ups, when they stack the pucks on the wall on the boards by the bench, they've been making them in different designs and different art, almost competing for who can do the best job. So it's pretty cool. When you have a few minutes, take a look and search up the World Junior Hockey puck art. It's pretty cool. Fantilli going to hold it in, putting it down into the slot. Got it back for a moment. Comes back to the point. Held in by Nolan Allen. Allen coming around. He's got 2 men in front of the net, but he can't pass it over as Austria has taken away the passing lanes. Comes back to the high slot. There's a shot by Fantilli. Rebound. And the goaltender is there to grab and hang on to it again. Now, I should also mention, because we didn't talk about it in the first period, just by being here and hanging out, you are earning points. And with those points, you can use some of those commands that the Streamlabs bot had dropped in to bring different graphics and items up on the screen. Simply check your points by doing !! points at any time, and it'll tell you exactly what you have. Oh, I was waiting, Triton. I was waiting for that to come. You were a minute late. So this is an example. Triton uses his points to redeem freeze. Here's Canada taking a shot. That goes just wide. There you go. A little freeze for you. Canada back, moving through. Behind the net, circling around. Dak trying to come out in front. He gets stopped. Puts it in the corner, going back in to get it. Eludes a hit. Dak trying to get in there. Working through. Comes to Osteopuck. Gets it across. Canada with the wraparound. That's going to go just wide. Picking it up again. Taking a long look. Working through. Cycling around. Comes back to the point. Canada's going to tee it up. Right on net. And the goaltender again makes a beauty of a save. That's right, Morgan. Get up, Canada. Let's go. Thank you, new subscribers coming in. Really appreciate you continuing to hit that subscribe button. Canada doing a great job, as we expect. Oh, so it went right through the crease. The wraparound actually went through the goaltender's legs, almost went in, and just crept out on the other side. There we go. 18 likes away from 100. We're going to celebrate 100 likes once we get there in style. Here's Canada, and they shoot from an odd angle, and somehow that crept its way in. Canada scores. There we go, Canada. There we go. Looks like Joshua Waugh is going to get the goal. He gets it from Clark and Logan Stankoven. Stankoven has been awesome. I really like him a lot. And where is Stankoven belong to? Stankoven belongs to Dallas. He was drafted by Dallas in 21 in the second round, 47th overall. Logan Stankoven. Mark coming in with the subscribe. Thank you so very much. Appreciate all the subscribes. Let's get that updated there. Here comes Canada stepping in once again. Back at it. Waugh behind the net. Cycling around. Putting it back to the point. Just comes out over the line. Canada has to clear. And then they can go right back in. Canada back in on the forecheck. Bedard misses the puck. Comes out. Here comes Stankoven again. He's going to give it to Bedard. Bedard coming through. Driving the net. He goes upstairs. That was off the crossbar, but I think it was in. We're going to wait for the official call. This could be Connor Bedard. They're saying it's a goal, so we're going to give him the goal horn. What a spectacular goal by Connor Bedard. This was in and out in a heartbeat. Great to find you here. You're doing a fantastic job broadcasting the game. How do you think the game between Sweden and Canada will go? Well, Mark, thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words. It's going to be a tough game, a very tough game. Hang on, let me see the replay. Yeah, it hit the bar at the back of the net. That was in and out so fast. Bedard just goes right upstairs, over the shoulder, in and out. And you know what? Bedard, because he now sits alone in second place, we're going to ding the light. Close your eyes. Well, don't close your eyes, but I'm going to. There it is. Connor Bedard lights the lamp. Bedard. Unbelievable. He is now 1 away. He sits in second all by himself with 13 goals. He's 1 behind Jordan Emberley to tie the record for the all-time Canadian lead. They are going upstairs. They're taking a long look. They're going upstairs. This is definitely a goal. Phantom, what's going on? Welcome in. The light looks fab. Thank you, Dallas. Here's the call. After video review, we have a good goal. Yes, no kidding. That was in and out. A beauty by Bedard. So exciting to see. Puts him up one ball by himself. He sits number 2. He was tied with Tavares and Lindros, and now he sits there all by himself. That was funny. It looks like Bedard's dad was actually going to grab a beer and was coming back from the concessions when he scored. So Bedard's dad, the cameraman, catches him in the hallway with the beer in hand. Awesome. I can prep too with the super chat, the super sticker. That's really cool. I like that design. Get some shades. You know what? I can prep too. Thank you so much for the super chat. But I got them right here. I just forgot to put them on. So perfect timing for that super chat. Thank you. I can prep too. So 5-0 Canada now. They are finding their game after a very slow start. Canada has jumped all over this team. Now we just need one more flip a dart. Here they are. Canada coming down again. Working down in the crease. And it looks like they gave Bedard, let's see. So he's one away from Emberley, but I thought they must have put Shane Wrights. They were slow putting another goal up on the board because they had Bedard with an assist. So he is just climbing up the leaderboards. Peter, instead of 007, it's 00 Sam. That's awesome. I almost confused your Tom. That's really funny, I can prep, that you say that, because many, many years ago, and a few pounds less, people used to say all the time, I can see Tom Cruise in you. Here's Canada continuing to put shots on. That gets knocked down. Canada working the body checking is picking up. Austria coming out strong. Redeem Bedard's mom. Sid, if I could find a good Redeem Bedard's mom, I would have that up there in a heartbeat. He looks like Neo. I just need my big plastic jacket. Coming around, you guys are too funny. You're cracking me up tonight. I love it. Coming down the ice. We're still 8 likes away from 100. Or 7 likes away from 100. Who's going to be my 7 to get it up there? So we got an icing call. This is going to come back down the ice. Great second period from Canada. This is what we expected this game to be. Now we know Canada off to a slow start here. And we know in the 2 games Austria's played, they lost 9-0 and 11-0. I want Canada to better that. I want Canada to get at least 12. I hate running the score up on a team, but I want to be the best. And if Sweden beat them 11-0, I want to beat them 12-0. Host, I can see Madonna in you. Oh, Triton. Quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Used to be Sam looks like Tom Cruise. Now Sam looks more like Ring of Honor announcer Bobby Cruise. Oh, that's funny. I'd even take Logan Cruz at this point. Here comes Canada. Canada on the move. You guys are killing me tonight. It's so funny. Canada coming down, working their through. Another subscriber coming in. Thank you so very much. A stop shot. Going to put that one down deep. Canada picking it up in the corner. Trying to get it back to the point. Comes to the point. Keeping it in. Almost gave it away. Canada has to cycle back around. They pick it up. A stop shot. Going to pass it around. Back to the point. Canada in big control. Coming back around. Another shot and a goal. Canada. 6-0 for Canada. There we go. Got a little Canadian Macarena out there. What a goal. Nolan Allen, he's going to bury that one. Just bury that one. Where's my do I not have it? Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Here it is. The maple syrup power. It's the maple syrup power fueling Team Canada. So there it is, our Chicago fan, your first round pick, getting in on the scoring. Nolan from Schaefer and Austria puck. Canada back in the Austrian zone. 6-0 now. And we're only 6 minutes into the second period. Austria going to knock this one off the stick. It's going to float back into the Canadian territory. They're going to circle around and get this one. Get it going. Here comes Stan Coven. He's going to slide it around. Tried to feed it for Bedard, but it rolled off the stick. Bedard going to the net. Here's Wall with the puck. Feeds Bedard. And a nice play by the Austrian player to tie up his stick. Canada going to put it down deep. working around. Coaster Mom, what's going on? Got home from Six Flags Great Adventure. Awesome, Coaster Mom. The question is, was it an adventure? Going between the legs, Stan Coven tried to flip it upstairs, and that's knocked down. Incredible. They're scoring a goal every 2 minutes. Well, here they are on a break. Quick shot by Stan Coven again, and that's a great save. There we are, over 100. 100 likes on the board. Love it. Thank you, guys. We're going to celebrate our style at the next whistle. Here's Canada putting it in. That gets knocked down. Back around. Picking it up. Canada heavy in the boards. Austria's picking it up. They're starting to move it. Here comes Team Austria flying down. Working down the wing. Gets around Zellweger. That doesn't happen too often. Now Zellweger comes back with a couple hits of his own. Gets it over to Hines. Hines, he's got to turn around. Austria, nice job forechecking. Austria steals it. They take a shot. Wow, that was too close. Coming down in the corner. Austria smashing it at the side of the net. They can't get it in. Look, what are you doing, Canada? Austria in the slot with a shot. Who was that? You're fired. Othman passed it right up the middle to Austria, giving them a glorious opportunity. You're worth 5,000 likes. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you very much. One day we'll get there. Coming back across. Canada setting it up to the point. Long shot in, and the Austrian goalie making a nice save. All right, you know what time it is. I said we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate our style. I'm going to get up. We're going to break out the Canadian robot. Scores! The Canadian robot. And a little shimmy, a little jive, followed by the gritty, little gritty action to celebrate. There it is, to celebrate 100 likes. Thank you all so very much. Really, really appreciate it. We're not going to do too much dancing tonight. We're going to save the dancing power for the Leafs and the Coyotes, because what happened last game is the Leafs needed some help. And so we got up and we started dancing. We started shimmying for like 3 minutes. And what happens? Bam, the Leafs score. The Leafs run into more trouble. We get up, we start dancing again. Bam, they score again. So we're going to save our dancing power, but we had to celebrate the 100 likes. So thank you all so very much. Jacob, you're grounded. Just kidding. Just kidding. I bet the peanut gallery is laughing. The peanut gallery has left me all alone. It's quiet here right now. How about chugging a Coke? Oh God, KC, that would not go over well. I haven't chugged a Coke in a very long time.
Let's get pumped.
Just need to tell Pittsburgh that they all play 60 minutes, not 20 minutes. Oh no, again. Pittsburgh falling behind again tonight. United bringing out the Go Leafs Go. That's right, we're going to be switching gears at 9 o'clock. Getting ready for the Leafs and the Coyotes. Canada working down in the corner. They have it stolen by Austria. Austria on their way out. Leave the Coke promotion. I can prep. Jacob's redeeming the freeze. Cheers, Jacob. There you go. Here comes Canada all the way down the ice. Back to pick it up. They're looking for more. They're in there digging. They're trying to move. Gritty. TJ's calling Gritty to the show. Love Gritty. Anytime the mascots show up, it's all good. Canadian stick gets slashed in half and breaks. Canada has to go back and pick it up. 11.5 to go here in the period. Triton redeeming the ice cream. Ostapchuk trying to get the puck back in. Canada in the neutral zone. Del Maestro, he's going to take a hit. Austria coming up. Here they come, all the way out down the ice. Canada steals it away. Canada turning around. They're going to put it in. The chase is on to pick up the puck. Here they go. Canada has it. Back to the point. Over to Del Maestro, setting it up. Trying to get it over to somebody. It does. Quick shot, and the goaltender's going to grab that again. Is Schaefer trying to pull up an opportunity. Try and bring it up to no quit in New York. Everyone's getting in the NHL swing of things, getting ready for the game. Love it. Whew. Love it. Oh, I got to update these. Thank you for coming in, hitting that subscribe button. Now 2 away from 40-60. Phenomenal. Thank you guys so much. What should your NHL franchise mode name be? Well, which team are you using? Which team are you going to use? Let's see. We'll come up with a name. After the clip in the last game, I would love an angry key for Deem. That would be funny. That would be funny if I could find a good one. Here's Canada. A quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Just over 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Canada still with the puck. Look at the control. Dealing with it. Every time Austria picks it up, Canada matches them and takes it right back. You can tell Austria is getting tired a little bit. They're slowing down. Their sticks are not as quick. Here's a shot by Canada. That goes just wide. Wide to the corner. Austria trying to pick it up. Canada gets there first. Canada's winning the battles. Benneker feeds it across. Coming back across to Allen. That gets knocked out. Here's Allen. He's going to send it up. Long pass. Canada just outside of the Austrian zone. Picked up, coming in. Stankoven turning around. Sends it over to Waugh. He hit his skate and it goes into the corner. Bedard coming over to help out. That gets knocked down. Bedard has to pick it up. He goes to the point. Going around. Korchinski going in a little bit on the pinch. Bedard waiting back at the point. Switching positions. Bedard with the puck. He's going around. Just behind the net. Still with it. He gets pushed off the puck. Now gets it back. Stankoven comes in to help him out. Stankoven in the corner with Bedard. The two of them are battling. Bedard is going to come away with it. Cycling around behind the net. Now he's going to reverse it. Backhand. Blind pass to Stankoven in front. That gets knocked down. Wow, that was really close play. Big hit there in the neutral zone as Waugh stepped into his man. The goaltender is going to come out and stop it. Goudreau not seeing a lot of action here in this period. Here comes Canada stepping in all alone. Quick shot off the crossbar. Holy, that was close. The musical crossbar strikes again. Korchinski coming back to get it, sending it over to Hines. Hines chasing around, trying to go and pick it up. Sitting there wide alone. Bedard is going to go pick it. Here's Connor Bedard, slowing it down. Let's see an end-to-end rush. That would be awesome. Bedard splits through 2, gets around 3, gets around 4, and he's fed over to the corner. He's going to send it around to Othman. Othman was going the wrong direction. Picked up here by Summer on Austria. Stolen back by Canada. Canada working hard. They with it. Coming through into the slot. Here's a quick shot. That's going to go to the corner. Canada trying to get in there. Work through. Putting it down in the corner. And it's going to squeeze away. Here's Austria. Austria on the fly. Coming through. Coming down around. Here's Canada. They're going to send it down. Austria knocking it out of the air yet again. Hines, it's Tyson Hines. He's actually wearing number 4. Hines 57. I get it. Wow, that went right over my head. Completely over my head. Here comes Canada. They turn it over. Austria in the neutral zone. They're going to play it in. They're just going to roll it through. Canada looking to pick it up. Trying to get it out of their own end. Gunther going to pass it over. Hockey dude, what's going on? Here's Canada. Trying to hold through in the offensive zone. Cycling through with Zellweger. Zellweger putting it down deep. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have a treat for you as Canada is up 6-0. I'm calling in reinforcements. We have a guest play-by-play announcer. Please welcome, you'll know her when you see her.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Um, it is nice to see everybody here. Thank you all for joining us. Great to see Canada up 6-0. Way to go. Hello, Circus, Dallas, Noah. Hello. Yeah, so what's been going on? Everybody have a nice holiday. Some people still off work. I unfortunately am not. Oh, hello, Jacob and Triton. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody for the warm welcome. I am not replacing Sam. I am here for a quick hello. I wanted to come on and say hi to everybody and wish everybody a happy and healthy new year upcoming. Yeah, back to work today. Womp womp. Yeah, Dallas, I was at work yesterday and today, unfortunately, but nice to get some stuff done so that it's not all piling up for me on Tuesday when I actually go back to the office. Okay, so what am I coming into? We've got 6 minutes left in the second period. Jacob, I don't think I am going to replace the official host. BD Gaines, thank you for the kind words. Always happy to lend Sam to everybody and have him call these wonderful games and, you know, be a goof and you know, do a little dance, a little shimmy, a little disco and dad dance and the whole bit. Oh, I'm too busy reading the chat to watch what's going on the screen, but somebody just had a chance. I don't even know what color jerseys people are wearing. I don't know who's wearing who's wearing white because they have the same colors. I really can't see. My eyes are terrible today. Oh my goodness, this is what's happening with being so busy with work. Ice cream. Oh my goodness. Triton, we actually had some ice cream cake for a certain little man's birthday on the weekend, so that was kind of fun. Nobody got ice cream in the face. We all actually enjoyed the ice cream cake. Canada's white, Austria's red. Thank you, Dallas. That is very important to know. I probably should have looked at that before coming on. We've got 4.5 minutes left in the second period. I am missing so many messages and I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My eyes are just on fire today. Jacob, we do not need a mom dance, but that is very sweet of you to make that announcement. Noah, you did say to smash it in the host's face. Unfortunately, you know, I'd rather eat the ice cream cake than smash it in dad's face. Okay. Mom dance. No, we're not going to mom dance today. I left my dancing shoes in the other room, so can get a little mom dance going. You know, it's very similar to the dad dance. I like to embarrass the kids when I do a little mom dance. Oh, it is a commercial. I think I'm supposed to be doing something. Anyways, so nice to have you all here. Thank you again for being here, for subscribing, for liking. Morgan Faye, your birthday's in 2 days. Happy early birthday. That is awesome. Oh, and we have another person here.
I'm taking over for good now.
Are you? Are you actually?
No.
You're kind of okay. All right. Are we here together or are you taking over?
I was told to help, not take over.
Oh, okay. We are helping. Okay. Circus, thank you for loving the mom dance. Noah, thank you. Yeah, okay, Jacob, take it away. You do the hockey stuff and I'll do the talking stuff. Collaboration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There we go.
Eventually.
Goodness. Oh, we have another little man. Come in. Say hello, tiny man.
Hey, everybody.
We've got everyone here because, you know, Team Canada is up.
Yeah, try now. I'll grab the ice cream.
No, no, mom will not be okay with it. Mom, no, no, that is not a funny joke. We are not going to ice cream mom today. No, no. Yes, this is a family affair. We love coming on. We love being here and seeing everybody. That was a fake. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay. Anyways, back to hockey. There is a hockey game going on here. There is a power play. Canada's going on the power play. What happened? Something, the play is under review. What is going on? Okay, so. Oh, okay. Stankoven lifted the puck and he scored.
And then
But
right there, he flashed.
Dallas, it isn't
Okay.
wasting my screen.
Jacob, you're supposed to be calling the game.
I got this.
Okay, so what happened here? So it hit.
Well,
Oh, but it didn't cross the line. It hit the white bar.
so you see, they got a penalty, right? And the reason they did that is because they did something wrong. So that's
But what
that's
is
how
the
they got the penalty.
The other team took the stick and slashed it.
But is that what happened? Is that what's under review? I'm really confused.
We
I'm so sorry, guys. We were watching.
on that replay.
There was a slash. I did see a slash, but I don't think that's what's under review. I
We're
think.
great YouTubers in this household.
Dear. Okay. There's. Oh, you can't spear someone. Okay, well, we know that. There's no spearing in hockey.
A real host is always like that.
Something. I have no idea what just happened. But Canada is going on the power play, and it remains 6-0. Canada has 30 shots. Oh, hold on. Oh, we have a good goal. Oh my goodness. Yay. And I don't know where the goal thingy is, but yay.
It's
7-0 Canada with 5.5 minutes to go in the second period. Austria still only 8 shots and no goals, but Canada got another goal, and that is awesome. Circus, thank you so much. I see that I've missed a whole bunch of comments, and I apologize if I've missed you. Turn on the goal light. I don't even know how the goal light works other than, hold on. Let's see if I can figure this out. I think I have to turn, nope. Oh dear. There's a button in the back. Oh my gosh. It's so bright. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're going to turn that puppy back off. And I think
I'm so sorry that I have to do this, but it's for Triton.
Oh no.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, get out of here.
Thank you guys for being such a gracious crowd. Have a good night, everybody.
Oh, so sorry. I got a message. I had to go take care of something, but glad I could be back just a little bit. You guys are very kind. So thank you for partaking. Glad to see Canada gets up on the board yet again. 7-0. Lots going on. 5 minutes left to go in the period. Poke the sleeping bear and see it. Love it. There you go. Lots of fun. We always love when Dee gets to jump in for a few minutes and have some fun. She's working on it. But she loves to come and talk to all of you. So thank you for the kind words towards her. And thank you, subscribers, getting us up to 4060, as Canada is just crushing it right now. 7-0. Logan Stankoven gets credit with the goal. Bedard, another assist, and Del Maestro also assisting. They are just racking up the points. Now that's what is my 33rd team name. She did amazing commentary. TJ, she loves it. She loves it. While you were away, 803 hit the twine. Ovechkin climbing closer and closer to the great one. Bernie, I tell you, what's going to happen is Ovechkin's going to get 1 goal behind Wayne, and then he's going to retire. He's going to retire just behind him, enough to say, you know what, Wayne? I want you to have the record but I wanted you to know I could have beat you. So welcome in. She said Canada is leading by a touchdown. There you go. Yeah, Canada, they did a quarterback sneak, faked the handoff, rushed in, and put a touchdown up on the board, and then made the extra kick. This tag is driving me nuts right in front. Oh, but welcome in, everyone. Thanks for joining us. If you came in while I had stepped away, thanks for coming in and hanging out, and we appreciate you all being here. It's definitely a lot of fun. The conversation is a big part of this channel. We absolutely love the conversation. We love being able to chat and have some fun with everybody. And once in a while, if that means mixing it up, that's what we do. It is a family channel. It's a family affair, and that's why we often say, hey, keep it family friendly, because we have little ones that watch and enjoy the show, not just here but all around. So we like to give everyone some exposure to jumping in. George, how's it going? Mr. Hockey, great Canadian. Whoop, that went too fast. Scored total 975 combined with the WHA. Wow, that's crazy. I did not realize. All right, 4.5 to go here in the second period. Puck is dropped. What is my 33rd NHL team name in city? In city, Brennan, where are you from? What city are you from? Coming in, working it down and around. In the corner, Canada with the puck. Canada starting to move it up. Thank you, new subscribers. Continue to roll in. Really appreciate you joining our channel. If you are just coming in, we are going to have the Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes coming up at 9 o'clock. So we will leave this game towards the end of the third period, and then we'll switch everything over. Sault Ste. Marie. Okay. Gotcha. All right, I'll think. We'll come up with something. Here comes Austria. They're working their way up. Austria only has 8 shots right now. They have 8 shots. So far, Canada has 7 goals. In the 11-game run, Caps are 10-1. Wow, outscored team's second period 22-4. That's crazy. Wow. So Canada holding that down. Quick shot, and the Austrian goalie makes a nice save. Adam Fantilli, they're pulling up his stats, 18 years of age, from Nobleton, Ontario. Plays with the Michigan Wolverines in the NCAA. He's been great. I can't wait to see where he goes. I hope he's going to go to a team that we're going to get to see come through Toronto often, because he's been fun to watch. Quick shot. Here's Fantilli again with it down low in the corner. Cycling around, digging it out from the side. That gets knocked away. Canada still keeping it in the Austrian zone. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Most NHL teams would get smoked by the juniors. That would be Canuckian. That would be very interesting to watch. It would be a very interesting experiment. Here's Canada working it around. Little toe drag coming in up top. Nice shot and a nice save. Loose in front, gets knocked down. Canada picks it up and they go around wide. Long pass across far side. They're going to put that shot on net. Actually hit the side of the net. Now it comes out in front. Misses everyone. Back to the point. Del Mastro, he's going to play it around. 2.5 minutes to go. Quick shot. That's going to go high. Here's Canada. They're going to keep it in, putting it down low. In the corner, getting hammered a couple times there from behind. A few cross checks. And finally, Dak goes down. Canada's still holding it in, so Austria's got to go upstairs and over top of the defenders. And this is going to come out. Both teams making some changes. Canada going to send it down. Here's Joshua Waugh coming across. And it was Bedard. He was centering it for Stankoven, but Austria just got there and broke up the play. Here comes Austria. Back in. They're going to cycle around. Gurchinski got a stick up. I think the official's going to catch this. So Gurchinski got hit. Are they calling a penalty or are they calling it for up over the glass? People are asking for that to be included as WHA merged to the NHL, which is where the Edmonton Oilers and Gretzky's came from. Yeah, I knew that, George. See, it was a high stick, no call. So did they go back and call it? Krasinski's 7th overall pick by Chicago. So they didn't call it. That would be interesting if they did merge the stats with the WHA. That would be very interesting. but I can see the argument for it. Here is Canada trying to work through again. Worked 67 and Pete's a couple times a week. I go in the goalie spot. Oh, goalie fights were just incredible. Just incredible. Barkov with the hat trick. First period of Montreal tonight. Panthers up 3-2. Yes. Barkov getting it done. I love me some Florida Panthers. Love some Florida Panthers. They're my second team. Back in the corner. Working through.
Last minute of play in this period.
Is Canada going to make some changes? They still have it down. Working through cross ice. Big shot. Nice save. Will Canada get one more before this period is over? Let's wait and see. Austria last shot on goal was in 1954. That's funny. Quick shot and another save there. 40 seconds to go. Some pushing and shoving in front of the Austrian goaltender. Oshigan, who's been making some decent saves. Millsat and Skinner for Buffalo Sabres up 2-0 against Detroit. Thank you, Bernie. So Canada is just coming hard, but Austria is still playing. They're still playing their game. You know, it's nice to see they're not just letting Canada push them around and walking over. But you can see they're just showing a clip, Shane Wright in front of the net, how strong they are on their feet. They are just not being pushed around at all. So we got 41.9 seconds left to go here in the second period of play. Puck is dropped. Scramble. Canada comes away with it. They're going to play it back to the point now, down around behind the net. Dak, he's with it. Going to pass it back across. Going for the wraparound with Shane Wright. That hits the goaltender and comes all the way back out. Now Canada dumps it right back in. Gunter picks it up behind the net. He's circling around. Back to the point. 20 seconds to go. Canada going back and forth, holding it in at the line. Now they circle it down again. Coming in, putting it out in front for an opportunity. No, Austria is going to clear with 10 seconds to go in the second period. That's going to roll on the Canadian netminder, and that's going to do it. Are they going to count that as a shot? That would be pretty funny. Canada with it. There's the buzzer. That's going to do it. And Canada with a 7-0 lead through 2 periods of play. Let's hop back over to the intermission studio. Here we go. And let's bring in our special guests to entertain you. Please welcome. Oh, boy. And Dallas Hockey Girl. Dallas, what's going on? Got the light going. Hey, you
It's
tried
not that
with
bright.
Figment. Not that bright, yeah. Figment making an appearance here on the show. Triton, how are you, my good man?
Not doing too bad.
All right, Dallas, how are you?
Oh, just peachy keen jelly bean.
Just peachy keen. Love it. Well, what a nice game. Back to back. We saw what they did against Germany yesterday. I got to refresh this. They've come out. They're playing well here today. Impressed or not impressed?
I was gonna say, I thought they had more than 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
See, we need to excuse the chat. You have to excuse Sam as the host. D is really the host, we know, but Sam likes to think he's in charge.
She's pulling the strings.
Dean is the woman. See, we need to take some goals from
behind every
tonight.
great man is a great woman, usually.
That's
or
right.
In my case, a great computer.
We need to take some goals from tonight and last night and put them to the Czechia game, and then we could have a clean board.
There you go.
Can't we do that?
Missed what my wife said.
No, what'd she say?
She said, in my case, it's behind me is a great dog.
Yes. I was thinking you were going to say a great dog. I was waiting for you to say great dog. Hi, Ed.
So funny. Well,
Chandler is such a good boy, though.
He really is.
He is.
I mean, I obviously don't see him as much as you do, but from what I've seen, he's a pretty good pup.
Yeah, I gotta do another stream because now he plays fetch and he gives paw when you ask him to and all that.
Oh, nice.
He got Christmas treats. He got a box of. He got Christmas treats for Christmas.
I saw.
Oh yeah, he devoured that in about 10 seconds.
I bet he did.
Because he's used to the bigger bones, like about this, because of his size. So the ones you said were nice, but it's like, can I have another one?
Well, they were Molly's treats. She loaned him some treats.
Yeah,
So they were her size. My dog's just 10 pounds, so a little bit smaller than
there you
Chandler.
go. Mark, I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger in his state today would be much of a help for the Austrian team, but it would be
No,
pretty
I don't think he
entertaining
ever
to see him on
skated.
ice.
I don't think he ever skated. Arnold Schwarzenegger on skates. That would
Can you
be
imagine
something.
Arnie on skates? He'd have the stogie sticking out of the mouth. He'd be, coming there. Come on, shoot the puck.
Because he's like
Isn't he like
6'5"
all
or
made of
something.
metal? I mean, he is the Terminator.
Funny. So Jacob and I were watching the best Terminator today, Terminator 2.
Ooh,
It was awesome. So with this game, obviously two, big games for Canada. The first one,
yes.
we'll forget about that one. Dallas,
We're
is
not going to
there
talk about
a
that.
player? Well, maybe two, because I know who your first pick is going to be. But who are your two Canadian players that are standing out to you that you're impressed with so far in this tournament?
Oh gosh, I think they're all having their moments, but for sure it's Connor Bedard. He's just in a, oh my God, what did that guy eat for breakfast? Because he's just, you can't touch the guy. It
Yeah,
is just so cool.
he
But he's
he is
not a whole team. He's got to play as a team. He's not an island. He's
he
got to
he
play as
is
a team.
he's in a different league. That is for sure. Is there a number
He
two? Is
is.
there a number two that has impressed you? That
No,
stands
because I
out?
can't. No, it's because it's my bad. I can't keep all the names straight. Sadly, sadly. But no, I think they're all having. I mean, Connor Bedard's just kind of standing out amongst the pack, but everybody's having their moments. Everybody's getting their turn. I think.
Very
And
true.
I can't answer that question because I can't see the game.
I know. I was going to say. Well, listen, Connor Bedard. I mean, we've talked about him a whole bunch. What he's doing is just absolutely ridiculous, right? Absolutely ridiculous. He's going in to set a record. He's one goal behind the Canadian all-time goal scoring record, which is just incredible to see. I love when we're watching these games and you see a talent who can come out and do this. And whether not even, in the juniors, but like when we were watching the streak that Mitch Marner just went on for the Leafs, right? That point scoring streak.
Yes.
Whenever you get an opportunity to see something magical happen, it's great. I mean, you remember when Crosby and Ovechkin, well, Ovechkin's still doing it, but when Crosby as well came into the league and just watching what they were doing, ripping things apart, was just
Oh
just
yeah.
awesome. So I love
There's
seeing good hockey, and I love seeing special things happen, and we're seeing that with Bedard.
absolutely. They're just
And
having their those players that are just in a class by themselves, and right now they're all named Connor.
they're
Now,
all named Connor.
the ones that have some of the ones that have scored tonight are those the ones that are returning from last year.
Yeah,
Because
so
I know
that's
you said
good.
there were some players that came back.
There were a bunch
Most
that
of
came
them.
back. So let me actually read through the second period goal scorers. Joshua Waugh, he scored from Clark and Bedard. Bedard scored from Stankoven. Alan Nolan scored from Schaefer and Osteopuck, and then Stankoven again from Bedard and Del Maestro. So
Woo-hoo.
Stankoven, he was here in the summertime. We got to watch him. Bedard, obviously, Del Maestro and Zellweger, Othman, Waugh. So a bunch of guys were there. Shane Wright was not back in the summer. He was trying to get himself together to crack the Seattle Kraken lineup. But he is on loan. He's here now, which is awesome. Osteopuck, I believe, was here in the summertime. So quite a few players, and it's nice to see that they get
Yes.
another chance to
Yes.
come back.
Yes. And props to the NHL for letting the players come and play for their country in the tournament, because the tournament got rejiggered and rescheduled. So props to them for that.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's awesome to see. It's the best time of year for hockey. I love now. Also in the fall, towards the end of the year, when in the spring, when the Stanley Cup playoffs are going on, and the Spengler Cup and all the other international
Yes.
tournaments are going on. Always love to see it. Big boy, welcome in. So this is Dallas Hockey
Okay.
Girl on this side, and AU Triton on this side. So welcome in. I'd love to see Bedard end up on the Canucks. That's my favorite team, but probably won't happen. So, Mark, it's funny. We were talking about this the other night. Bernie joined us on the stream, and we were talking about potential, targets for where Bedard ends up. Obviously, there's still a lot of hockey to be played. There's still a lot of things that, may or may not transpire. But Vancouver, right now, unless they get really, really hot, Vancouver, last I checked,
Vancouver's
are sitting
they're
towards
not
the
playing very
bottom.
well.
They're
They're
not
not
playing very
playing very
well. They're,
well.
they're sitting in 10th, so they've actually moved up a little bit.
Oh, they
35
did move
points,
up.
so they're tied with St. Louis, just ahead of Nashville. So I think they would still be in that lottery contention, but it would be such a small percent chance. I'd love to see him go to Vancouver. Bedard is a Vancouver boy, so that would be very, very cool. Right now, obviously Chicago is at the bottom with Anaheim and San Jose and Arizona. So it would be interesting, when you look at those teams. Anaheim has a crazy team with a lot of young talent. Of course,
They do.
Zellweger is an Anaheim prospect, as is, who is this guy? Nathan Gauthier, or Goat, I can't pronounce it.
Gauthier.
He's
Gauthier.
been playing well. So it would be interesting if he ended up going to Anaheim, because they have a good young team and they're really building. I don't want to see him go to San Jose.
Who's got the money space for someone like Bedard?
Oh, I think all these teams, because it would be an entry level contract, it's still going to be
Oh,
kind of small potatoes. It wouldn't be a huge, huge deal out of the
really?
gate.
Now, if Canada wins tonight, are they definitely in the second round by now, or?
Yeah. So how it kind of works, it's a little funny. The round robin, not that I want to diminish its value, but it really doesn't mean that much, because only one team gets eliminated right now. So obviously Austria has no chance of well, I shouldn't say no chance, but
Yeah,
Very small.
you take that back, Samwelb12. Now you take if Canada loses tonight, you all know who to blame.
yeah. So actually, it's going to be very interesting. Germany did lose today; they didn't play today. So tomorrow, on Friday, um, they are actually playing Germany, and Germany and Austria both right now are tied with 0 points. They both have 2 losses.
Yeah,
So
well,
wouldn't
doesn't
that
Canada
be
already
something?
have two besides tonight?
2 wins and a
So
loss.
if they win, so Canada has 3 points right now. They had the 1 win. If they win tonight, that'll give them 2 wins. So Canada is going to be fine. They're going to be in there. But if Canada and Austria, if Austria was to beat Germany tomorrow, that puts Austria in a place where potentially they could squeak through. That
Yeah.
would be something. So there is a chance. There is a chance. Hey, William, how's it going? I am fantastic. Thank you for
Anything's
asking.
possible. Anything's possible. You never know with the
Oh,
European
and I
teams.
still have half the chocolate bar left if anybody wants some. This is just half of it.
Yep. And also in Group B,
You're
Latvia plays
crazy.
Slovakia tomorrow. And if Latvia can beat Slovakia in regulation time, there's a chance Latvia could move through into the next round. So it's
Can
going
you
to be
say
I
very
think
Latvia
that
and
interesting.
Slovakia 10 times fast?
What's that?
no,
Can you say that? Can you say those two names 10 times fast?
Yeah, Latvia, Slovakia.
no.
No. I'd
It's,
like
I
to see
assume Team USA is in first place in the second group, Sam.
No, Team USA is currently in second place. Finland
Shut
is in
up.
first, but of course
Go
that
Finland.
doesn't count the games for today. So the US won today, and Finland also won. Okay, so there'll be no change there.
Go Finland. Good for
Yeah,
them. Good
pretty
for them.
awesome.
Isn't
Good for
Finland
them.
big on hockey too?
They are. Yeah,
Yeah.
Finland,
I was gonna
Sweden.
say, 'cause it's Finland is like Canada. It's always cold there.
The
They
Scandinavian countries more. It seems to be the Scandinavian countries, as opposed to the European countries that are more into the hockey, like Sweden, Finland. They get into their hockey more than like Austria, Latvia. Even though Latvia is the little engine they're doing it. Good for them.
yeah, it's
Okay,
pretty
both
pretty
you
good.
and Dallas and Sam. If you had to name one country, including, I guess Canada is a country, Canada,
You guess?
which country would you say is the biggest on hockey?
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Yeah,
It's
Canada's
our game.
Yeah,
Reinvented the game.
the biggest hockey nation. But it's definitely changing, right? You have the Finlands, the Swedens, the Slovakia, Czechia, all these teams that are in this tournament have improved
Yeah.
so much.
Even from
Over
the summer, they only had 6 months from one tournament to the next. Usually they have a whole year. So this is kind of cool to see, even though it wasn't planned that way, to have the two tournaments so close together.
Because I know I'm going to get crap for this in the chat, and I know there's a ton of hockey teams in the U.S., but it seems the U.S. is more football and baseball, you know?
It
Really.
is. Yeah, and James, by the way, James, U.S. lost on Wednesday. They won today over Switzerland. So
Yes.
they won today 5-1. They lost yesterday.
And that's not to put any U.S. hockey team down. It's just hockey doesn't seem as big of a sport here.
It's not. It's very much. It's not.
No.
When we go to visit down in the States, you know, I always get the paper and I flip through the sports section looking for all the hockey updates, and there's like a little pair. Well, it's a little bigger now, but there's not a whole lot down there. And I guess it depends which state
And
you're
it's
in
a
as
whole
well, because
page.
some states are a little more hockey crazy than others.
Yeah, if you go to Michigan, Minnesota, Chicago, Detroit, those are the hockey towns,
Yeah,
along
and
with
I
Toronto
should
and
say
Montreal.
they're putting up the results now. Sorry, the Spengler Cup that's taking place now. Canada actually lost today in the Spengler
Oh.
Cup. They lost 3-1. So disappointing there. I'll have to take a look and see who's on the Spengler Cup roster. Team Canada should have an exhibition game against the Leafs when they come back home. It would be so
That would
much
be
fun to watch
cool.
one of these junior
That would
teams
be
take on an
cool.
NHL team. That would be a lot
That
of
would
fun.
be
It'd
cool,
very
actually.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I bet you these young kids would skate circles around those guys. They're so fast.
Yeah,
Some of
it'd
those
be
kids could
crazy.
skate circles around you and Sam put together.
Yeah. Yes,
Wouldn't
Mark,
take
that is
much.
correct.
That
Canada's
does not take much.
the national sport is lacrosse. That is correct. True statement.
For what?
true.
What is it? The national? Did I miss something?
The national sport of Canada. Hockey's kind of our
Is
Is lacrosse?
is lacrosse.
It's not
yeah.
hockey.
Lacrosse.
Yeah, that is
Nope.
correct.
That's
But they-
blasphemy.
Fun fact. Fun fact.
So
Fun fact.
they're getting ready to come back for the third period of play. We're only going to cover
Sweet.
a few minutes of the third period, and then we're going to get ready for the Leaf game starting at 9:00.
Oh, come on.
What is
You gotta
what
be
is
like
your
my
prediction?
dad. You have to stay till the end of the game. Stay till the end
Why
of the
can't
game.
you? Why can't you call both games at the same time?
I only got one computer.
Send him one of your monitors.
I only have one computer.
Yeah, with 18,000 monitors.
James Triton is from Maine.
Yes. So what do you think, Dallas? What do you think the final is going to be?
I'm gonna say 8-0. I'm gonna say 8-0 Team Canada.
8-0. Triton, what about
I'm
yourself?
gonna go 9-0.
You're going 9-0. All right,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go.
look, it's only 2 periods and they got 7. They've gotten 7 scores.
Yeah, you 8-9. I'll go 10 just to get us straight. So 8-9-10. It's gonna be a fun period. We're gonna just catching the time 8:30. So we're gonna go. We'll probably go to about 8:45 with this game, and then we're going to switch over to the Leaf game and start it up at about 9:00. We'll continue to monitor and post updates and talk about this game as that game is in progress and going on.
Put your predictions in the chat, guys. What do you guys think the final score of the Canadian-Austria game is going to be?
There it is.
Yeah.
Canada's
If the Leafs
national
start
sport is
losing, we're going to
drinking
come
beer.
back and watch the Team Canada game. If the Leafs start
If
losing,
the
we're
Leafs
coming
lose,
back to this game.
oh, okay. But I thought you said if Canada start losing, I was going to say that if they do, that's Sam's fault. He jinxed it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, Triton,
I think
Dallas,
we're good for tonight.
thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. It's been a pleasure as always, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later.
Have a good third period, chat.
All right, we're going to flip back over to the game screen. Those are our good friends, Dallas Hockey Girl, AAU Triton, always here for a good time. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate everybody hitting the likes and subscribing. And guess what? In about half an hour's time, we're going to get to do it all over again as we switch gears towards the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. So let's see what are some predictions. Secrecy's going 10-0. Jordan, what's up, Jordan? Going 11-0. Morgan's going 11-0. It's going to be a good one. We're all from somewhere. Excellent stream. Well, thank you, James. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Another James coming in. Go Canada, go. I think it's going to be 11-0 final score. Nice. Very, very cool. So we're going to see, it looks like, who we got coming on. Let's see what the starting lineup is going to be for Canada going into the third period. Let's see, they're just getting circulated on the ice. Can the official pull out? Looks like it's going to be the Stankoven line with Bedard coming out to get this one going. So we're going to do just the first couple of minutes of this period, and then we're going to get things switched up and ready to go for the Leaf game. Canada going to win the draw. They're going to dump it all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call here to start the third period. Sam, you could turn the Leaf game on your TV, Canada game on your PC. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll switch it over. I'll have the Leaf game here. I'll have the Canada game just over my shoulder. There's a conversation. The officials are having a conversation. What are they talking about? Oh, so they were discussing where this is going to be? So the officials coming back out and down the ice. Here it is. Canada's going to win it. They're going to start it up again. Bedard going to get the ice, leave it there, drop it around, coming back, dropping it off. Here comes Canada all the way down. Wrap around, trying to get there, stopped on the side. So close, but yet so far. And we got a whistle. There's a penalty coming up from behind the scenes. So Austria is going to take another penalty. All right, sorry, I'm going to have to step away again for a couple minutes, but I know you guys want to talk to Dee more than talk to me, so please welcome her back in.
Hello, everybody. Look at that, twice in one night. Okay, so we have gone through about a minute in the third period. Canada has 36 shots. Austria still has only 8. Yeah, there is a Canadian power play right now. They have a minute and a half left. 7 power play goals last night versus Germany. Tied for third. Oh, I missed that stat. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hi, Dallas. Hi, TJ. Nice to see you guys again. Yes, we've got the Canadians on the power play. They are in the zone, passing around the puck. I don't think that they really, I don't think they're going to give up, hopefully. Never mind, I'm not going to jinx it. But the puck gets thrown out of the zone, knocked down to the other end of the ice. And Austria, nope, Canada can't get it right with the colored jerseys. Okay, Canada is bringing it back up across center ice. And that did not look like a legal play. Let me see here. What am I missing? Okay. Oh, hammered wide by Roy. Okay. Oh my goodness. They scored again. You know what? I'm just going to sit here. Go Canada. They just scored goal number 8. I am going to figure out how to do this quickly since I can't do the one on the screen. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh my gosh. It is very, very bright. Go Canada, go. Goal number 8. And I didn't see who scored that one, so we're just going to wait for that to come up. It was... Where am I looking? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, it was Adam Fantilli, number 19. That was an awesome, awesome goal. TJ Brody redeemed. Let's go Canada. Let's go Canada. They are killing it today. There is 17 and a bit minutes left in the third period. And Canada is rocking this game. And they just had another shot, and the goaltender grabbed it. Awesome. That was a very nice goal. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have already done this. I might have missed it. I apologize. Did you guys already do your predictions for final score of the game? How many more goals do we think Canada's going to get in 17 more minutes in this game? We are... Will this game be close, James? I hope not. That would not be a very good thing. If it was the Leafs, I might have something to say. But it's Team Canada. Peter, 87-0. I think that might be a little accurate. TJ Brody, 13-0. I don't know. 12-1. We've got some very awesome predictions here. Some are a little far-fetched, although some might not be. We've got a whistle on the play. I didn't see what happened. Again, I was too busy reading the chat. I apologize. 16:50 remaining in the third. Face-off in the Austrian zone. Canada has the puck, and they just gave it up, and now it is out and down the ice, back to center ice, and dumped in to the zone. Two Canadian players going for it behind the net. Okay, 97-0. Peter, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so we have got... Oh, icing. Nope, they waved it off and then they blew it anyway. There we go. So icing, and they are going to bring it back. Connor Bedard is now second in most career points in the juniors. He's got 12 games played and 26 points. This kid is going places, that is for sure. I think we all realized that last year when he got those 4 goals in that one game a year ago from, I think it was yesterday. Okay, Robbie, 102-0, TJ 234. Okay, now you guys are just being silly. Okay. I love it. All right, we've got about 15 and a half minutes remaining in the third period. This is a very, very good game for Canada. They have done amazing things here today. I don't have the stats of who scored and how many points Bedard has tonight. I'm sure he's got a bunch. All right, they are back in the Canadian zone, and the Canadian goalie, Boudreau, jumps on the puck, stops the play. Whistle has come. Canada will win by 9 touchdowns. Oh dear. I like these score predictions. Now, if only the Leafs could do the same thing. All right. So many screens going on here. I apologize. All right. So, Dallas, yes, I do, actually. I have not had my supper yet. I was, playing mom and dealing with that, and jumping on here a couple times, which has been really nice to see you guys and call a little bit of the game. Clearly, I need some work. It was much better when I had the boys here to help me out. Riyadh watches airplanes. Hello. welcome in. Okay, we are back in action here. The puck is just going back and forth. I feel like it's a ping pong match, just bouncing back and forth. They are now, yeah, they're getting it out of the zone again, going back down into the Canadian zone. Nope, over the blue line, literally just back and forth. They're just playing past the puck. Oh, and whistle. The save is made. Okay. Penalty is coming to Canada for tripping, possibly? The peanut gallery, let your mom eat. Yeah, I know. I should have eaten when they were eating, but I wasn't overly hungry at that point. How many points Bedard got? I actually don't know. There's so many things are open and I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat knows and has been on top of it. Let's see. No, I don't know. Okay. So we are now in a commercial break. And I should probably not have it playing. Okay. So anybody else have any reasonable sounding predictions in the chat? None of this 200 goals. I don't think they're going to get another 200 goals by the end of the game. There's about 14 minutes. And Canada is going to the penalty box for tripping. I'm not sure about that, but I'm not a referee. I have been called away. I'm clearly not doing very well this time. Have a great night, everybody. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dee, for coming in. Sorry, multitasking. Alrighty, we're going to follow this for a few more minutes, and then we're going to switch over and get things ready for the Maple Leaf game tonight. Thank you, new subscriber, coming in. Much appreciated. I know there was a question about Bedard and what Bedard has done tonight. Well, I'll tell you right now, he's got 1, 2, 3 assists, a goal, 4 assists, and a goal. So a 5-point night for Bedard so far. So he is absolutely lighting it up. Austria has it behind the net, so we're going to stick here another couple of minutes, and then we're going to switch over and get ready for the Leaf game. Here's a quick shot, putting it across. Austria on the power play. A shot and that gets blocked. Here's Canada shorthanded. Canada rushing it down, trying to come in, and they're going to get stopped on the break-in. Nice play there. Austria has it, coming around behind the net. They have another minute left on their power play. Here comes the Austrian team, circling around. Gonna chip it in. Canada trying to get it out. They get it out. Stolen by Canada. Canada just doing a nice job eating up the clock, not letting the Austrian team really get in here and get set. Going to come back down around. Here comes Austria again. Austria would love an opportunity to get a goal. Here they come, walking in, sliding in, back to the point. Austria walking in, top of the circle, puts it back. Point to point, D to D. Austria setting it up, going down low, looking across, working it back and forth. They're just getting ready to rip it. You can tell Austria. There's a shot with a man standing right in front, and that's going to go just wide. 25 seconds to go in the power play. Stolen by Canada. Shorthanded. It's a 2-on-1 shorthanded Canada. Couldn't get the pass across. They had it bobbled in between their feet. Here comes Austria. All the way back. 10 seconds to go. They're going to step into Canada's zone, but they're going to run out of time on this power play. Canada's going to rip it around the boards. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And that's going to expire, but here's Austria with a shot and a nice shot block. Rebound, another chance for Austria. And Canada coming up huge to shut them down. Here comes Canada the other way. Short-handed, coming in. Sorry, regular, not short-handed. It was an odd man rush as Canada was coming in. Now they're going to change it up. with 11:40 to go here in the third period. Canada with a commanding lead. This is going to be chipped in and played over the glass. So we're going to get a face-off just on the outside. If you are just coming in, thanks for joining us. Thanks, everyone, for hitting that like button. We're getting ready momentarily to switch gears. We're going to end this stream a little bit early as we're going to change everything over and get ready for the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. That's going to go live just after 9 o'clock. Canada is going to win the draw. They're going to bring this back. Here's Canada. Canada with it. Working it down. Going to clear it in. Backhand's going to hit the glass. Austria going high, and this is out. It's a race for it. Canada on their horses. Clark, he's got to get back there. He does. He's going to clear it around. Just over 11 minutes to go now in the third period. Shots are 37-11 in favor of Team Canada. Canada has just been super, super strong. And a quick shot, that's going to be stopped and held by the Austrian goaltender. Benedikt Oshkin has actually played okay. He's made some big saves here for the goaltender. Or for Austria, for the goaltender. He is the goaltender. He's made some great, great saves. So here they come, coming in for the draw deep down in Austria's zone. Canada, Shane Wright, he's going to win that draw. Canada looking to bring it back. A little miscommunication as it's turned over to the Austrian team. Canada picks it up. They bring it back. They're going to slow this one down. Here comes Shane Wright. He's going to make a move. Gets cut off by two Austrian players. Digging for it, and Canada comes free. We will still give updates during the Leaf game as to what's happening in the Canadian game. Here comes Austria working their way through. Cutting around the corner. The Canadian defender, Tyson Hines, lost his stick. Austria passed it back. Everybody missed it. It comes out of the zone. All the way back, they're going to turn it around and slowly roll it up. Here's Wright, going to play it ahead. Here comes Othman. Othman coming across. That's going to go just wide. Now, don't forget, when we're doing the Leaf game, we are going to announce the winner of our 4K giveaway. So that is coming up, as well as a few surprises. Here's Austria, turning it over in their own zone. Canada still putting the pressure. Cycling around. Looking in front. Waugh, carrying it around. Where's Bedard? There's Bedard. Coming through. No, sorry, Stankoven coming in. And that's going to come out. Now Bedard's going to come on the ice. Thank you, new subscriber. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody hitting that subscribe button. As you do hit that subscribe, make sure your notification bell is selected as well. YouTube's been doing this funny thing where they've been deselecting the notification bell. I've had a few people reach out to me and say, hey, I'm not getting your notifications. And when we looked into it, that was the case. So make sure your notifications are turned on. Here it comes around. Bedard with the puck. Cycling around. He's going to throw one towards the net.
Let's go!
And that's going to go up and out of ice. Tony 1K coming in with the subscribe. Tony, thank you very much. All right, they're going to go to commercial break. I think this is now going to be a good time to call it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this stream at this point. And I hate to do it with so many people here. But we're going to end this stream. We're going to go live in about 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes with the Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. We just need a few minutes to get everything switched over and ready to go. So if you haven't subscribed, now's the chance. Hit that subscribe button, send that notification bell, and look for us live again in about 10 to 15 minutes. We are still going to follow along updates from this game. Lee's coming in with the subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me update these numbers. 68. Should we give it a minute? We're 2 away from 40-70. Do you think we can get to, 40-70? Should we give it another minute? We appreciate it. Sam, what do you think of
pumped.
Your PFP? I don't know what a PFP is. Braden's coming in with his redemption to Go Canada. Oh, is that your icon, your logo? Nice, TJ. Showing some loyalty. But don't use that outside of our streams. I don't want to confuse people. So don't use it outside of our streams. It's okay if you use your icon here. Wait another 8 minutes. Tony, I don't know if I can wait another 8 minutes. We'll see. Let's see. I'll say a few other minutes. Maybe we'll join the Leaf game a little late. Here's Canada coming in, a couple quick saves. 9 minutes left to go in this period. Maybe we'll hang on a little bit longer. Here's Bedard. Bedard coming in. Passes it across. Why didn't you take the shot? Everybody in the country wants to see Bedard score. Lori, hello there. I am doing fantastic. Hope you are doing great as well. Here's a wrist shot. That's going to be deflected high and wide. Stop getting whistles. Just go and play. Keep the play rolling. We're on a time crunch. So I can try and start switching over some of my stuff here as we chat. Why don't I do that? Get this here. Sorry, I'm just moving some of the screens around while we talk. While we watch the game. Get ready so we can stay a little bit longer. 8.5 to go, game time. Canada has it down low in the Latvian zone. Battling back to the point. Here it comes across. Canada just holds it in. Just barely. It was Clark. Clark holds it in again. Great play by Clark. Back around. Austria's going to clear it out. This one's going to come out and down the ice. An icing call. Stop with the whistles. We don't have time for whistles. 8:09 left to go here in the third period. Canada has 39 shots, 11 shots for Austria. So here's the draw. Puck comes back. Canada keeps it in. Coming across. Big shot, and Canada scores. Nathan Gaucher. Gaucher gets it in. So it's funny, there's Gaucher and Gaucher, and it's very confusing. And Gaucher gets it in and makes it 9-0. They're playing really, really well. They're putting in the goals left, right, and center. So there it is. Canada continuing to put it in. A little deflection, just up and over the pad of the goaltender, and they put it in. 9-0. That's right, Sarah. 9-0. And Germany's hoping they score more than 9. That's right. Thank you, Dallas. Raptors 45, Memphis 57. Trying to get it out. Here it comes. Austria putting it down in the Canadian zone. Working around. All right, I don't think we're going to be able to stay till the very end of the game. We'll stretch this another 2 minutes. We got about another 2 minutes. Here's Canada looking to steal it in. Austria gets it. They're going to play it back. 7.5 to go here in the period. Canada bumping around. Going to pick it out, and this is going to come back down into the Austria zone. They're going back and forth. 2 minutes is more than enough for a goal. There you go. Give us one more. All the way down, and it's going to be another icing call. These icing calls are killing us. Just killing us. But a great game. Canada's played a great game. Without a shadow of a doubt, if I had to pick the player of the game for Canada at this point, you know it's going to be Connor Bedard with another 5-point night. He's just racking them up. Canada's going to win that draw. Bring the puck back. They're going to play it around the boards. I tell you, Dina's been really good luck. She's come in a couple times, and they've scored a couple of goals. Might have to save her magic for the Leaf game. There's another icing call with 7 minutes left to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to call it at this point. Thanks for coming and hanging out for this game. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. Thank you very much for supporting us here for the Team Canada run. We really appreciate it. But again, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notification bell is hit. And we're coming back in 10 minutes for the Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. Thanks for watching this stream. And again, we'll see you in 10 minutes over on the other stream. If you just leave your screen open, you will be redirected to the other stream. so you don't have to go anywhere. All right, we'll see you real soon. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you over in the Leaf game.